Willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Red Dead Redemption 2. Wir machen jetzt hier die nächste Nebenmission und zwar
Oh, hey there.
How
genau
you
die.
feeling, man?
Much better than I felt in a long time. If we hadn't caught that rabbit, I don't think I'd have made it another day.
Well, you look better.
Better and determined, thanks to you. And if I'm gonna learn to hunt, I figured it was time I learned how to use Cal's gun properly.
And how's that working out for you?
Well, let's just say my prey is looking decidedly unscathed. But the end of labor is to gain leisure. Is that not what Aristotle said?
Well, I don't know much about Aristotle, but well, I know a thing or two about shooting a gun. Look, you gotta hold steady and firm. You just focus, breathe slowly, and always pull the trigger on empty lungs. Here, I'll show you. Okay. Calm and steady. Don't snatch at the trigger.
You make it look so easy.
All right. You try now. Remember to breathe.
Just breathe out. Breathe out. Would you look at that? I haven't hit one that close all day.
Not bad. Focus on the inhale. Shoot on the exhale. My turn. I'll shoot a few more this time.
Oh no, that wretched rat is back. Over there, you see? It's been a thorn on my side ever since we moved here. Kill it, please. Come on, come on. Yes! I hit it! I hit it, didn't I? What can I say? Thank you. I still have some of the rabbit left that I salted up. Would you join me for a meal? It's the least I can do.
Gut, dann essen wir. Hübsche Frau.
Go ahead and take a seat at the table. Food is just about done. Well, it's good and hot. I hope you enjoy it. You helped me to catch it after all. Bon appetit.
Huh?
Please enjoy. And thank you again for everything. I really am grateful.
It was nothing.
You're a good man.
Oh, you don't really know me.
I know enough. There's always more to find in ourselves. You helped me to see that. My husband, Cal, was such an optimist. I found that to be very contagious. But there's a fine line between optimism and naivete. And we were both born with a silver spoon. Banquets, butlers, valets.
Sounds terrible.
It was just so many people, so many things. I was lost in it. I was crushed by it. My father was very overbearing. Then we came out here and I got crushed by this. You know, I pictured myself picking fresh vegetables, sipping homemade wine, writing a great novel. But I turned out to be a far more pathetic anti-heroine than any I could ever pen.
Oh, well. I reckon you're gonna be just fine.
Are you all right? Can I get you some water?
No, I'm fine. I just, thank you for this. I think it's best if I make...
Stay right there. It's gonna be okay. My dear Arthur, I have gone out hunting. Not a phrase I thought any pen of mine would ever ink, but nonetheless one I am very proud to finally be able to write. I am so very grateful to you for all the help and encouragement you've given me. There is some money in a box on the nightstand. Please take it. I have far more than I need back in the city, and I'd like you to have it. Please take care, and remain true to the man I know you are.
$100. Okay. Gibt's hier noch irgendwas? Unter den Kaminen. Aber hier ist nichts. Gut, Freunde, machen wir endlich mal mit der Story weiter. Wir haben jetzt hier sehr viel Nebenstories gemacht. Wird Zeit, dass wir uns mal wieder mit der eigentlichen Story befassen. Und zwar ist die hier. Gut, Pferdchen einmal rufen und dann geht's los. So. Ich denke nicht, dass wir Annabelle wiedersehen werden. Also glaube ich einfach nicht. Kann auch sein, dass ich mich irre. Aber das klang schon sehr nach Abschied. So. Und da sind wir schon. Ja, ja, ich passe ja schon auf. fällst du denn um? So. Auf zur Nebenmission. Also zur Hauptstory, sorry. Wo bist du? Ich glaube, du bist hier eine weiter, ne?
Was you followed? No. Was you followed? I said no.
Okay.
What is your problem?
What is your problem, partner? You don't look so good.
What is wrong with you?
Nothing wrong with me. I'm fit as a fiddle.
And not inside you ain't.
I'm just a realist, friend.
Micah reckons there's a rat.
Oh, does he? On what evidence?
He's only back a minute. Pinkerton show up.
We've been on the run since you two fools went crazy in Blackwater. We barely escaped with our lives in Saint Denis. Now we got a rat.
Well, Molly clearly talked, but who else?
Maybe we pushed things too hard.
Whoa.
Maybe time for folks like us is past. We don't need a rat. We got sloppier than the town drunk, and they know who we are, and where we are, and what we're doing.
Way I see it, best thing we can do is let the week go. Move on, get our money, start over.
That ain't happening.
Well, something's gotta happen, and fast. Otherwise, Cornwall, them Pinkertons, they've got us penned in here, and ain't none of them stopping.
Well, Cornwall's why we're here. Shall we, Dutch?
Yeah, it's time to go. Let's head to the river.
Oh, leave Cornwall alone. He ain't... We need money, but revenge, now?
Of course it's for money.
Come on, Arthur.
Better not be no stupid revenge mission, Dutch. It ain't worth it.
Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, Arthur, it's just a simple social call.
Okay. Ich glaube nicht, dass es nur ein Höflichkeitsbesuch bleibt.
So, what are we gonna say to him that needs to be said?
He has been hunting us since Valentine. He is the reason that Hosea got killed. His sugar business is destroying the people of Guarma. This town, Arthur, it's his town. He bought it just to destroy these folks. His sugar, his oil, his law.
These are wrongs that you can't right, Dutch. We're wanted men.
So why did you go for John against my wishes?
I didn't want him hanged.
Neither did I.
We're gonna cut a deal, Arthur.
What are you talking about?
We want out, and Cornwall wants us to stop robbing him, and we all know his money is what's keeping the Pinkertons on our tail. He's America, Arthur, and I want out, and he won't let us go.
This ain't making a lot of sense, Dutch.
It will, son. It will. A deal, some noise, and then we're gone.
Na gut, wenn er das so
Cornwall's boat
sagt.
is due in soon. Let's get down here behind these crates.
I want to thank you for your hospitality, Mr. Cornwall.
This was a business meeting, Mr. Milton. We are not friends. I have spent a considerable fortune with your agency, and still nothing. This Vanderlyn robs me and laughs at me. I asked for the best. I paid for the best.
We are very close, Mr. Cornwall. I know you've heard this before.
Chance, sir. Send a telegram to Goldberg in New York. Tell him I won't borrow it more than 3.2%. Sorry, no, I have heard it before. And get that army man to pay his portage charge.
Yes, sir.
We are doing all we can within the confines of the law.
The law? I think we both know what you can do with your law. Find me Dutch Vanderlyn. Bring him here. And leave the laws to them as need them. Good day, sir.
Come along, Mr. Ross. We have work to do.
Mr. Didsbury. Mr. Cornwall.
Now listen up, Didsbury. What's all this about strikes? I bought into this mine because of mismanagement, and I intend to make it a success no matter what the cost.
It's the wages. Folk feel
Folk
that you...
feel? Business doesn't give two figs about feelings, sir, not two figs. It's a nonsense that will bring a plague on both our houses, sir.
Perhaps there is a plague on your house already, Mr. Cornwall.
What do you want, sir?
I'm not quite sure just yet.
Your impudence will be your undoing, sir.
I'm undone already. Even my best friend here, he thinks I'm crazy. And like this poor fellow you are talking to, my feelings are hurt.
You robbed me, sir.
And you robbed him. Funny world.
You show a criminal's grasp of sophistry, sir. I did no such thing.
You kill. I kill. You rob. I rob. Only difference I can see is I choose whom I kill and rob, and you destroy everything in your path.
I've heard just about enough.
I'll tell you what. You give me this ship, $10,000, and safe passage out of here, I'll let you live.
I'll do no such thing.
You sure? Good. I prefer it this way.
You lost your man! Noise, Arthur! Noise!
Okay, auf geht's.
Oh, shit! Pinkerton!
Oh, das ging aber schnell.
What the hell have you done, Dutch? Come on!
Hallo?
Let's find him and get out of here!
Endlich mal ein bisschen Action. Geht denn jetzt hier alles um, was sich bewegt, oder was?
They're shooting from that building!
Anscheinend schon.
Look out! Up there on the left!
Wo sind hier noch Leute? Da oben. Jetzt auch hinüber.
I found something interesting.
Come on! We gotta move! Get a move on, Arthur!
Ja, ich bin ja schon da.
Stay with me, Arthur!
Men are all over the place. Follow me and stay close.
We're gonna die here! We had enough heat on us before! Now we're gonna be torched, Dutch! The only way! You'll see! Trust me! Trust you!
You sure you got the lungs for this, Morgan?
Shut the hell up! Up ahead! There's more of them!
So nehmen wir mal die.
You said this wasn't a revenge mission! It wasn't! We got what we came for! Those papers!
Finally putting that bastard Cornwall out of business for good.
Did you put Dutch up to this?
Me? I just follow orders, Morgan.
Let's go! Let's go!
Boah, voll in die Fresse. Geil. So.
More up top here! Gun them down! And let's get the hell out of this place! Shoot that oil wagon!
So, ich habe bald keine Muni mehr.
Come on! We can take the horses from that coach!
Well, at least we tried talking it out.
Boys, lost your minds! Oh, I felt a lot of guilt in this life, Arthur. I've killed too often, and poorly. But not this time, son. Come on! All right, let's head for the hills, boys.
They're trying to block us off. Go right.
So, reite doch. Wieso reitet er nicht? Sondern springt hier erstmal. Verstehe ich überhaupt nicht. Oh, Alter. Auf der linken Seite. Uiuiui. Steh auf, steh auf, steh auf. Oh Mann. Toll. Danke.
All right. Let's
So,
head
noch
for
mal.
the hills, boys. They're trying to block us off. Go right.
Look out! We got more ahead!
Und bitte jetzt nicht wieder runterfallen. So, ich schieße jetzt einfach mal nicht.
They're trying to cut us off again.
Go left! Lose them through the river!
Look out, fellas. They're still coming.
Shoot the bastard! Looks like we've lost them.
For now, maybe.
So, das hätten wir geschafft.
Whoa. We all okay?
Interesting social call. Oh, don't play dumb and superior at the same time, Morgan. We all knew, sooner or later, Cornwall had to go.
Let me see them papers.
It's more attention we don't need. Feels like the whole world's closing in on us. Dutch, it won't be long before they find where we're hiding out now. Especially as we ain't exactly hiding out.
We just need a distraction. Buy us some time. It looks like Mr. Cornwall's company has signed a railroad contract with the army. And they're also moving dynamite down from, well, the Annesburg mines to Saint Denis to resell. And there's bonds at his oil factory. Maybe there's a way to get them off our back and get the money that we need. Mike, you look into this dynamite. Take Bill, I guess. Arthur, you go too. We are gonna need a lot of it. And Mike, we need to talk. Figure out some things.
Of course, boss.
Figure out what?
The plan. Getting out of here. Nothing's changed.
It hasn't, huh?
There's an old house west of Van Horn. Meet me there when you can, Blacklung.
Let's split up. We'll meet up back at camp.
Yeah. This is crazy.
Alles klar. Gut, das ist verrückt. Dann lasst doch auch gerne mal eine verrückte Bewertung da. Und wir sehen uns dann, würde ich sagen, in der nächsten Folge. Wir haben auch 2 neue Hauptmissionen, die gucken wir uns einfach kurz an, bevor die Folge dann wirklich vorbei ist. So, wir müssen einmal hier hin. Und einmal dann Michael Bell. So, wir gucken, was wir in der nächsten Folge machen. Ich denke mal, wir werden auf jeden Fall erstmal hier hingehen. Das ist hier in der Nähe. Gut, lasst gerne eine Bewertung da. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Ja. Und ciao.